4 years ago, I took my daughter out of her first elementary school because I, as a parent, felt that she was not getting the proper education in French. I did my research, I visited many schools, and I found Nesbitt School.
As someone who moved to Quebec for grade 10, my French isn't that great, and it's not what I want for my children. I want them to excel in the French language, and that's why I chose for them to come to Nesbitt School with the French immersion program.
We want our kids to be perfectly bilingual. We want our kids to speak French and English with no problems, and unfortunately, that bilingual program just doesn't cut it.
This is my son's first year at Nesbitt, and we come from, I put him in a private school last year because I thought the French was going to be very important to us. I've done my research and found out that Nesbitt was a great school. I enrolled him, and this is our first year at Nesbitt. I am so pleased with the results.
I'm a McGill Law professor. I do have 2 kids at Nesbitt, and I choose to put my kids in the French immersion program at Nesbitt because of the quality of such a program.
The actual curriculum itself is a proven French immersion program. I think it's very much documented in terms of how well it's provided, strength in terms of our students that are leaving this institution going into a high school type of facility. Exceptional
teachers. Exceptional services. If a child needs help or is lacking in a certain area, they are there right away. They are on top of it, and it's the French immersion program that I really, really love.
As a parent of students past and present, I was pleasantly surprised to hear that Nesbitt is being considered for closure.
I think there is nothing like French immersion and learning French as langue maternelle. It's not like bilingual, 50% French, and learning French as a second language. There's no comparison, and I don't want my kids to be sent to a bilingual school.
The French immersion program at Nesbitt is something that I feel, and I have proof of its success, and the example being my older daughter, who's currently in Français langue maternelle at Vincent Massey and doing exceptionally well. And I'd like to thank Nesbitt for that.
Mon fils a fait 3 écoles dans la commission scolaire IMSB. Nesbitt, la 3e. En termes de qualité, IMSB, Nesbitt, c'est la meilleure école.
We actually picked Nesbitt because of the quality of the French immersion.
I'm a second language teacher at the CEGEP level, and I'm aware of a lot of research about second language learning. And most of the other schools that I researched in the English School Board offer only the bilingual program. And although there may be some advantages for my daughter, what we preferred is that she start in French immersion and really master her French, which is a more difficult language to learn, and then slowly switch into English.
And actually, I do have a message to send to Ms. Mancini and the commissioners. You will lose a lot of parents to French schools if you close down this program.
Nesbitt School has been responding perfectly to my daughter's needs. Both my daughter's needs. Their French is coming along just fine, and I myself am amazed at the quality of French that my daughters are speaking today.
If she doesn't start here, she'll be in a francophone school. We're happy with her becoming completely bilingual, but I don't want to lose her English either. That's why we had chosen this school.
As a parent that is working in the Quebec society, I know what the needs are in the workforce. And I believe I'm giving my children all the tools they need linguistically to be able to succeed. Nesbitt School is one of the main factors that I feel is contributing to the success that my children are going to have in their working careers in Quebec. I want my kids to be able to live in Quebec. I want them to be able to study in Quebec. I want them to be able to go and work in Quebec in the official languages, English and French.
Don't touch Nesbitt. Touchez pas mon école. Don't touch Nesbitt.
Don't touch Nesbitt. Vote against public consultation March 30th.